Hello, Leo. This is Donatella, Empress of Swords. Now, if this is not your first time, welcome back. Welcome back, Leo. It's always greatly appreciated. And if this is your first time, Leo, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's always wonderful to see new people on my channel. It's always wonderful to see new subscribers and people that are liking it and sharing it and leaving comments, especially when it's like resonating for you guys. Oh my goodness, I really love that. It really, really makes me feel like I'm doing a huge difference in this world. So Leo, let me know if this reading is resonating with you. Please let me know, and also let me know in the comments too, like how it's resonating with you, because I'm really curious to know like how this benefits you. How are these readings benefiting you? So let me know. Okay, so as I start with your reading, um, you're actually happy in your home life. You're happy with your home life. But one thing that you don't like about your home life is that you can't speak up and say the truth of how you're feeling. Um, you've never felt like there's something about you that is like, it shines. It does really shine in the public eye. And for some reason, for some way, somehow, some way, you just feel like you're left out in the cold and you cannot explain this. Um, you're taking a moment out to rest, and in the near future, you're going to think that you have two options, Leo, but those two paths are not going to open up for you. You were thinking maybe you can establish your old self back. I feel like there's a level of position that you're kind of, someone kicked you down a notch. You're kind of behind a time that you used to be. Like, you used to be super happy. There was a level of yourself that you used to feel, and now you kind of feel like the path that you take is not back to your old self, and now it's like kind of hard to get back to where you were originally before. It could be because do you know another Taurus or another Libra? Is there an Empress that's affecting you right now, or someone that has some kind of monetary financial control over some kind of property or management, or something that you're also, maybe a family alliance or something? Like, you feel like this person has such an abundance that, yes, maybe you are at king or queen level, but emperor and empress is another path that you didn't even think about. And this person opened a new path for themselves. Like, you were already on a high king level, and then you were like, whoa, wait a minute, who is this person? Out of nowhere. It's like this person that rise along at the same time as you, and then now you're like, wait a minute, how did this arise? How did this happen? You see that there's a person that's coming up, and to you, you feel like they don't have to work for it. It's like there's no magic. It's like as soon as they're there, you don't even think like they have to even use their intuition. But what you have that they don't have is like this instant ability to be happy. And this is something that they have never, ever, ever been able to experience. And it's because of their lack of happiness is what gives them the ability to have such an abundance in their life. Like, they're always striving to work hard and work hard and work hard for the things that they want. And that's probably the reason why they can never enjoy it. So for you, for instance, you don't have to use your intuition as hard, Leo. So for you, it's kind of easier to reach this point. But when you see this person, you're going to kind of feel like they're doing what you're thinking is happening. But they really are doing it as much as they can alone. Like, there's really not that much. I don't see really person assist. There's people that are flocking them. There's people that are adoring them. But for the most part, this person has shown themselves to be very independent, Leo. And one thing about you is that when you try to make yourself happy, you do get yourself out of anxiety. And there's some people that you do need to talk to. There is a house that has been falling apart for years now. Like, there's this family situation that has been crumbling. So if you are away from this emperor, empress person right now, this is your chance to finally communicate and see what happened. Maybe there is I'm thinking maybe like there's a Scorpio that you're wanting to talk to. Maybe a Scorpio. Um, they're feeling a little alone right now, but they're liking their independence. They're enjoying their new independence, because I feel like life is changing for the Scorpio too. So now you're thinking about a Scorpio who had, I think maybe in the past, they had some kind of bad experience in their life. But as they're jetting off into the future, they're really thinking about their finances, and they're very, very, very excited about opening and starting up some kind of new business. So if you're trying to get close to the emperor or the empress, the only way possibly I could see you striving to get back, if that's your focal point, Leo, if you're trying to get to the emperor or the empress, you have to get through the point of Scorpio. And Scorpio is trying to figure out a better way to make finances. So if you assist this Scorpio, then I feel like maybe this emperor or empress has a little bit less strain on their shoulders. Or it could be like maybe there's like somebody in the family that you feel like they're like almost on their deathbed that needs your assistance, Leo. And there's like the finances that you are bringing in right now are really, really helping out, because they had no other way. They had like no other option. And now you're just like making an option for them, like a stability family life. So this is where you're coming in right now. You're being a support system for your family. I think this was something like that was done. Sorry, Leo. I think this was something that was done like that wasn't out of your choice. Maybe you're living with your family right now, or your family is living with you. And this wasn't something that was ideal for you in the beginning, because maybe there's some times that you want to escape out of there, or maybe the person that lives with you wants to escape out of there. But whoever it is, it does not feel like they could be honest. So I have a feeling like there's somebody, either you're living with people and you're being dishonest with them, and you feel like you want to sneak out. That's kind of why you can't feel like you're at that queen level that you used to be, or that king level that you used to be. And there's somebody in your home right now that makes you feel like you cannot, or maybe they're living with you and they're kind of doing something sneaky, something shady. Like if it's not your energy, it's the other person's energy, Leo. Whoever it is like not feeling love. They are rejecting everything in their life because some kind of soulmate relationship did not work out for them, and now they're just sitting in a pity party of devastation. And this is not usually your cup of tea. No matter what options you give this person, they're not going to take any options. They don't like anything. They don't like anything that you offer them, because in their mind, they're going to just sit and wait, and they're going to contemplate. So if this is not someone else, this is you. This is you sitting and waiting and contemplating and thinking, what am I going to do until this next time frame? And I see that you're in anxiety. You want to move out of anxiety. You're kind of blindfolded right now, but you could take the blindfolds off, but I feel like you don't have a direction on where you want to go. I keep seeing that you're going towards either a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. This person has a long sword, and it's like if your hands have been tied down, or if you've been like, if somebody has been like covering your eyes, this person can really help you see the truth. Like if you've been waiting for some truth, this person can help you see some truth. And I think that you have not been in, I don't think you've been allowing yourself to see the truth, Leo, for a while. Like you were not allowing yourself to see the truth. And if there's some truth that you need to know, that like, I think it's time that you go and reach out to that Libra or Aquarius or Gemini and get that truth that you need. There is someone out there that has the answers that you've been looking for. There's a lot of burdens that you're carrying on your shoulders that this person could just easily lift off. Easily. You're starting to also feel the pain that this other person feels. So there's someone else that is mirroring you. And it could be another Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, Leo. But they're mirroring you. And if you ever betrayed them, or if they ever betrayed you, you could kind of feel like you're having a moment of truce and you don't want to hurt each other anymore. You're starting to get to that point where you're understanding this person. You're trying to not have that in and out energy. And that is probably what was bothering this other person, Leo. they felt like you were not stable mentally, emotionally, like you were just in and out. I don't know if it was like something to do with like maybe having a good time for yourself, or even if you've been there for this person. um, I don't, it feels as though that they don't look at you as a person that takes life seriously, and they're more, a little bit more cutthroat. They're more about their future, their empire. They're like, you're like that too, but they're more at a point where they're laser focused into it. They're laser focused into it to a point that it's like obsessive for them. And if you're not serious to a point that they're serious, then they feel like they're wasting their time with you, Leo. So if there's somebody that you really care about, that you haven't talked to in a really long time, if you feel like this situation is not moving forward, I have a feeling like it's because of the lack of seriousness. Like, Leo, if this was your time to be like Mufasa, you're still in your baby Simba stage, and this cannot be happening right now. Like, you need to accelerate much faster, much quicker. And I feel like there was a kind of a delay on you, kind of like waking up. There was a really huge delay on you waking up and doing the right thing. And you were put in a powerful position, but in that powerful position, you didn't realize that you were in it and what you could have done to help other people. But through this awakening, I'm looking like the next couple months, you're going to start realizing the damage that was done and the things that could have been done if you would have been able to do them over. Now, I'm understanding, like, there's no way that you could do these things all over again. I get it. I get it. I get it. But the problem is that your ability, like your lack of ability to communicate with the people that you're supposed to communicate with in order to make everything better, you're not wanting to do. You're not able to do. And this attitude either makes you walk away from people or other people to walk away from you. So there's going to be a little bit of events that they're going to be very unfortunate, and it's because you're not making alliances and you're not communicating. I feel like you're happy at home, so it's enough to satisfy you, to not make you budge. But there's a huge problem outside of this home, and I feel like if you don't get off this merry-go-round ride soon enough, you're going to want to puke. And at some point, you need to get off the ride. And it's all you're doing is it's a circle that keeps going around, keeps going around, keeps going around. You pause from what you're doing, and then you keep doing it again. You're dealing with someone that is much more serious than you, Leo. A lot more serious than you. And it's instead of I get it. Other people are intimidated by this person. Some at points, maybe you are once in a while too. But for the most part, I feel like you're taking this person as a joke. So to them, it's like, no, 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 we're going to make sure we're going to do everything right. And you're going to see it. You're going to have proof to see that it's going to be done differently. And usually you've been in a king position, so it's kind of weird for you to be like thrown off guard like that. And you kind of feel like somebody's been taking your space, the throne that you were sitting at. So it's kind of unbelievable for you to see someone have a different type of attitude than you're used to. And it's stemming from them just being tired of other people's bullshit. So maybe it has nothing to do with you, but it seems like the other person got to a certain point where they were just done with the jokes and the partying and the bullshit, that they just wanted to make life better and safer. And you had the same idea, but you're not following it at the same time in the same path with this person. And one of the biggest problems with this person is that you have alliances that conflict with them. So I don't think that they were going to want to work with you if you have problematic alliances, Leo. So you need to be really careful with who you're associating yourself with right now, especially some of your past friends. You need to make it very well known that these are not your people. You need to start communicating more. And your lack of ability to communicate is definitely your problem right now. So you need to start explaining what it is that you are helping the world, what it is that you're doing. What steps are you taking? Are you being more than just generous? Are you just caring about your own family, or are you like going outside of the family and doing more? Like a person at your stature, where you want to be, like at a king level, let's just say like you want to be a king or queen. What are you doing as a king or a queen that is helping society in general? Like as a king or a king or a queen would help their people. If you're going to be ruling a country, let's just say like someone else has a position that you always wanted, or is doing something that you don't understand, like they're doing something that you were supposed to have, or you felt like you were better capable of taking care of what they did. What are you doing to help society? Okay, so if you want that leadership position, if you want to get promoted at your job, if you want to be the president of some country one day, what are you doing to benefit people? Like, are you even an asset is what you need to ask yourself. And I'm pretty sure you are. But you need to make a list of like at least 20 things and keep that thing stable. Keep that thing consistent. Keep it rocking. Keep it going all the time if that's how they remember you by. If that's what you want, Leo. Because it's like a muscle that you need to flex. So if you want something to be shown off about you, something that's going to have to do with a lot of hard work and a lot of consistency. And there's a Scorpio. I don't know if this Scorpio is related to you, but they need your affection. Or maybe this is somebody you're dating. I'm not really sure. But there's a Scorpio in your life that they really have needed your help. And I think you've dismissed that. So I'm not really sure who that person is in your life, but if that is making, if that is like connecting somehow with you, if it's resonating with you, let me know, because it's a very pivotal point right now in your life. It's really a lot of thinking, and you're healing, but in this process, you're about to make some changes too very soon. So let me know if this is resonating, but the Scorpio will come soon, and they will give you a little bit of a hint of what is to come, how you can communicate with this other person, what you could do to get your project launching. But if you're serious about upping a business plan, this other person's going to be super excited to talk to you again. So, let me know if that resonates. Okay, Leo, I love you so much. Again, this is Donatella, Empress of Swords. If you guys like this reading, please like it, share it, subscribe to it. Please leave a comment again. I love you all. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Take care.